Hi everybody, I'm Arthur. And I'm Buster. Welcome back to my podcast. If you are just joining, welcome. Yes, today we will be talking about my second DVD, Arthur's Treasure Hunt. This DVD includes Arthur's Treasure Hunt, The Chips Are Down, and Revenge of the Chip. First, let's talk about Arthur's Treasure Hunt, which is episode 59A. This episode starts out with me making a bacon shake with my dad's blender. I asked the viewers what would happen if all the great scientists and explorers had to do everything their parents told them. For examples, Galileo and Sir Isaac Newton. Then my dad entered the scene, really angry with me, and told me to clean up the mess. I sighed. After the title card was read, me and my friends were skipping rocks together. Then Buster entered the scene. Binky was about to skip his arrowhead, but Buster didn't want him to. He just found it in his mom's garden. I then wondered if there could be stuff buried in our own yards. Brain said almost certainly, and all we have to do is dig. In the imagination sequence, I was digging in my own yard. Back to reality, my mom told me that she doesn't want me digging in my yard. I told her everyone else gets to dig in their own yards and that I would be careful. She then told me I could dig behind the garage, but no place else. DW noticed I was about to do that from her bedroom window. So the scene transitions to me digging when DW entered the scene. She thought I was burying my report card. I told her I was digging for treasure like arrowheads and civilizations and stuff. Then she noticed a root that looked like a snake. Boy, were you frightened by it. No, I wasn't. Well, maybe just a little. A little? Are you sure? Okay, a lot. Anyway, the scene transitions to me continuing to dig until I hit something. It turned out it was an old container of digestive biscuits. Like Reader's Digest? I think so. Anyway, the scene transitions to me continuing to dig. It turned out I dug up Pal's bone. After Pal got his bone, I wondered if everyone else has found lots of stuff. In the imagination sequence, Binky, Muffy, and Brain are shown finding all kinds of stuff. Back to reality, I continued digging. Then I noticed Pal was digging something. But DW told you that you knew you weren't supposed to dig in the yard. I wasn't digging, I was watching Pal. Sure you were. Oh. Anyway, I told DW I would just dig a little until I find the stuff that's buried like a secret passageway. In the imagination sequence, I discovered a secret passageway and Pal and I go down it. It turned out it led to Buster's room. Back to reality, DW and I had a conversation about if there really were secret passageways. In another imagination sequence, my family was about to have an outdoor barbecue and my dad forgot to get charcoal. What made it even worse was that the stores were all closed. So I went down my secret passageway and went to the store to get charcoal. The barbecue was saved. Mom even said, "It's a good thing you didn't listen to me." Back to reality, after DW and I talked, I continued to dig even more. After a while, there was nothing interesting in my backyard. Then I wondered if I could dig in the front yard. Of course, DW was worried about that. Then my friends entered the scene to show me what they have found. Brain found pennies. Binky found a root that looked like an iguana. Francine found an old cup. Muffy found a necklace. But it had a price tag on it. Let me rephrase that sentence. Muffy bought a necklace, but she stated that jewels do come out of the ground. True. Anyway, DW then showed my friends the container of digestive biscuits. They actually thought it was cool. Then Buster noticed all the holes in the yard. I was going to be in big trouble, but Brain had an idea. We put everything back the way it was. The scene then transitions to everyone dirty. My mom entered the scene and thought, what happened? My friends tried to cover up the fact that I dug up the whole yard, but I had to tell my mom the truth. It was all my fault. She was very disappointed in me. The scene then transitions to everyone in school. I showed everyone a harmonica I found in the garage. He got grounded and has to clean the garage all week. Yeah, pretty much. And that's how the episode ends.